Hello and happy Monday. Hello, hello, hello. I am going to go live everywhere. Say hi. Let me know where you're at. Hopefully, the weather is getting better for all of us. It's better here in Florida. So come on down. Come visit me. Come see me. It's actually going to be beautiful here this week. I'm so excited. I'm even wearing a sleeveless dress, although in the house it feels cold. So hello, good morning, good morning. I'm super excited about Outfits Week. This is possibly one of my favorite weeks because I think outfits are one of my favorite topics to talk about and to teach, because I really think this is kind of where we can start seeing the magic come together in our wardrobes, and where we can really start taking what we've heard and learned and making it wearable. Hello, good morning, Elaine and Paulette. Good to see everybody. Okay, so today, this is Outfits Week. So let me break down for you what I'm doing this week. Tomorrow, I'm talking about spring outfit on YouTube, spring outfits you already own. So outfit ideas that you can recreate with things that you have in your own wardrobe. That's the focus of tomorrow's video. Friday's video, I'm talking about kind of what do the silhouettes look like for spring 2026? Like what are the outfit silhouettes and outfit combinations that we're seeing, as well as what are the styling strategies that we'll be using in spring 2026. Like how to style your outfits this year so that they look modern, because it's not about necessarily running out and buying a bunch of new clothes. It's about taking what you have and putting it together in fresh and modern ways, and then maybe filling in a couple of little gaps. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you. So before we start this journey this week of looking at outfits and looking at styling and looking at silhouettes, I want to talk about how to identify your best spring outfits and build your style around them. So we are going to be starting with what we already have in our wardrobes. We're going to be starting with what we're already working with for spring. So as you take your spring items out of hibernation and bring them to the forefront of your closet, what you want to ask yourself is, what are the pieces that I'm excited about wearing? And then start, putting those pieces on, start styling those pieces, and start assessing those pieces. Hello, good morning, everybody. So we're going to identify your best outfits and your best items for spring, because that's the foundation going forward that you're going to be building your spring wardrobe on. Again, none of us start from scratch every season. If you do start from scratch every season, I want to talk to you, because not only do I think is that a waste of money, but I think it's also a waste of like energy and resources and everything. And we want to be able to build a wardrobe that will last for years to come. So the most stylish women, the first tip I want to share is stop chasing trends for a minute and start studying yourself. So there's no point in looking at all the outfit ideas or looking at all the trend videos or looking at all the shopping videos if you don't know what you're looking for and you don't know what works for you. So good morning, everybody. So the most stylish women are not constantly shopping. I know that's shocking. It's shocking. It's shocking. And I say this as your shopping enabler friend. The most stylish women are not just buying clothes all the time. They are repeating what works. They know what works for them, and they're doing more of that. Now, they might be doing more of that with more or less of a budget. So what does that look like? That looks like, okay, I know what my go-to silhouettes and go-to styles are, and I'm wearing them on repeat. But also when I go to update my wardrobe, I know what I'm looking for, and I'm shopping those items on repeat. So your best outfits are not accidents. They leave clues. Like, we can look at what has worked and really lean into that for what's coming. And there is a way to combine, and this is where I'm at personally, and this is where I'm at in terms of cheering you guys on. We can look at what works and we can look at what's modern, and we need to find a way to combine them both. So it's really about having it all. It's about having it all. It's about wearing things that do look modern and fresh and current, but also look good on you. And it's part of that pyramid that I talk about. I think it's really, really important that your clothes love you back, that you love them, and that they're modern. So this week it's about really assessing. It's about photographing. I've already kind of done an in-depth about photographing, so I won't talk about taking pictures, the daily pictures of your outfits that I recommend, because I've already kind of covered how to do that. But this week is about assessing the pictures that you're taking of your outfits, identifying patterns, and then refining intentionally. So what you're doing is you're looking at the pictures of yourself in spring clothes. Now, you may not be wearing spring clothes yet because it may be, freezing where you're at. I would encourage you to start assessing your spring wardrobe, taking things out, trying things on, deciding what still fits, what's going to go forward with you into your spring 2026 wardrobe. And then taking pictures of the things that do fit, because what we're doing is we're going to assess, and you're going to look at the patterns in your outfits for spring and decide what fits and fits your aesthetic and also looks modern and checks all those boxes for you. So, I'm just going to make a case for a second why, as you're trying things on, you need to be taking pictures. You need to take pictures of outfits, and you need to take pictures of items. I joke that if you put on a sock, you need to take a picture of the sock because like your mind can lie to you or play tricks on you. The mirror can be a little deceptive. Pictures are not. Pictures really give us a degree of separation that we don't get any other way. And they're really, really transformative. So when you photograph, you see proportion clearly, you see balance or imbalance, you see what reads polished or unfinished. You kind of see where the eye is drawn to first. So it's really, photos kind of show us what other people see. So you already have proof of what works in those photos. You don't need more inspiration. You need evaluation. You need to look at what you've got and what you're wearing and decide what's working and what's not working. This information is going to help you build your spring wardrobe in a way that makes you want to wear every single thing that you buy and every single thing that you own. And that's my goal for you. So some outfits are going to look polished and feel powerful on and make you feel taller and make you feel like today's outfit. I linked it. I'm super excited about this dress. Look how cute this is. This is from Spartina. And I think it's so cute. And when I'm wearing something that makes me feel like myself and makes me feel cute, I have a better day. And I feel like I have that little spring in my step. Other outfits are fine, but they're like, they make you, maybe you feel slightly uncomfortable. Maybe you're adjusting them all day. And those outfits drain your energy and they drain your confidence. So this week, we're going to identify why. Why do some outfits make you like excited to wear them and other outfits just kind of make you second guess yourself all day? Okay, so we're taking photos. That's the law. We're taking photos of things that we're trying on and outfit combinations. And so what are you going to look for in photos? You're going to evaluate a couple of different things, and we're going to review what those things are. And then I'm going to talk about how to take that information and translate it into a spring wardrobe. So the first thing you're going to evaluate is proportion. So is the top too long? Is the rise flattering? Or is the silhouette balanced? Where does the eye stop? How does this proportion look on my proportions? The second thing you want to ask yourself is structure. A lot of times outfits don't look good because they're too one note. So do you have maybe something structured and something soft in the outfit? Does the outfit have shape? Is it too stiff? Is it too soft? Does it look intentional? Like what are the different textures and different structures going on in the outfit? Third thing you want to look at is the vertical line. Does the outfit look elongated? Does it cut you in half? Does it have, flow? Is it too choppy? Like just ask yourself kind of what the lines in the outfit look like. And then the last thing to ask yourself, this is kind of the most woo-woo a little bit, is does this look like you? Do you look comfortable in it? Do you look confident in it? Do you feel comfortable in it? Do you feel confident in it? Those are the questions that really only you can answer. I can look at an outfit and tell you if it's proportional. I can look at an outfit and tell you about the structure, but I can't tell you how you feel in an outfit. Sometimes I can tell by the way that you act, but usually in a picture, your energy and your confidence, that's going to be something that you're going to see better than anyone else. So every outfit you need to assess in one of two ways, actually in two different ways. So you're taking these pictures, you're taking out your spring clothes, you're trying things on, you're assessing your spring wardrobe, and you're evaluating it to see what deserves a place in your spring 2026 wardrobe. So when you're doing this, I want you to assess every item and every outfit in two different ways. The first is how it looks. So that's clear. That's why we're taking the pictures. And we already talked about proportion, balance, silhouette, structure, length, visual harmony. How does it look? How does it fit? How do the colors suit you? So this is going to be, does it love me back? What does this look like on me, right? The second thing that you're going to evaluate your outfits for is how it feels. And often, this is something we overlook. We're like, this looks great. I'm just going to like grin and bear it and wear it anyway. And that not only is a confidence zapper, but it's like an energy drain. When you wear something that you're like, yeah, I feel like this looks okay, but I can't stand how it feels for whatever reason. So do you move comfortably in it? Do you fidget? Do you feel confident or do you feel self-conscious? That's really, really important information. And nothing is more of a confidence zapper than clothes that you're adjusting all the time. Clothes that make you feel like, oh, I need to suck my stomach in the entire time I'm wearing this. I need to, I need to, have a different personality. I need to have a different energy to wear this. Like, do you feel like yourself in those clothes? Do you feel elevated or do you feel restricted? Do you feel strong or soft or powerful or polished? What are the words that you want to describe the feeling that you have in your clothes? And do these clothes make you feel that way? There are a lot of clothes that are objectively, and sometimes I will share because I try a lot of things on and not all of them are me. And sometimes I'll get a ton of really positive feedback about an outfit that I can't stand. I can't stand. And often that is the last time I wear that outfit because I'm trying something on. That's a trend. Trying something on to illustrate a point, trying something on that was sent to me so I could show you how it fits and the quality and all of those things. But it's not a me outfit, not even a little bit. And so I can wear it and I can look objectively good in it and still feel like, yeah, not for me, not for me. So an outfit can look amazing and feel wrong. It can feel comfortable and look, sloppy. Like, so we want our outfits to succeed in both categories. We want them to look good. We want them to feel good. Okay. Next, style is pattern recognition. So when you study your strongest outfits, good morning, everybody. When you study your strongest outfits, I want you to kind of look at them side by side because if you're not a personal stylist, if you don't do this for a living, it can be hard to evaluate your outfits. So the easiest way to look at anything, whether it's a color, determining whether color works for you, or determining whether a silhouette works for you or style works for you, is to compare the outfits side by side. So take 5 outfits, take 10 outfits, put them next to each other and evaluate them that way. You're going to see so much more when you're looking at outfits relative to other outfits than you are when you're looking at the outfits just directly. So you're looking for, when you're studying your outfits, what jumps out at you as your best looks. So maybe you're looking at 5 of your spring outfits that you're thinking about bringing into spring 2026 with you. And you look at 3 of them and you're like, these 3, like my eye keeps going back to these. Like, I think these are my best. I like the way I look in these. And I know I like the way I feel in them. I look confident. I like, these are the ones that work. So you're going to look at those 3 outfits that really work for this coming season. And you're going to ask yourself, what are the patterns that I see here? Is it the neckline? That's the same. Are they all sleeveless or are they all long sleeved? What are the silhouettes that I'm seeing? What pant styles am I wearing? What are the colors that I'm wearing? What are the details on these clothes that make me like them? Do they all make me feel comfortable? Do they all make me feel polished? Do they all make me feel chic? Do they all make me feel classic? What is that word that I would describe that makes, that is the personality of these outfits and that made me feel fabulous in them. So pay attention to what flatters you and what energizes you. You're looking for both. When you're looking at these outfits, what made them work from a flattery perspective and what made them work like energetically? What made you love them? Those are the things that you really want to look at. So, and then, like when you're looking at why are these flattering, like you're going to get into things like the proportions. Where does the top hit? Where is the waist defined? Are you elongated or are you cut in half? Is there too much volume somewhere? Like, what is it about those pieces that makes you like drawn to those specific outfits? And then, ask yourself questions like, did I feel confident wearing this? Did I stop thinking about it? So many times people think that style is about thinking about nothing but clothes and then thinking about nothing but your cute outfit when you're wearing your cute outfit. It is exactly the opposite. When you have a system for your style, you can get dressed, you can stop thinking about your outfit, and you can stop thinking about yourself that day. And to me, that is the whole point. Did I stop thinking about the outfit? Did I stop thinking about the outfit so I could get on with my day and focus on other people. It's not about, look at me, look at me, look at me. You can feel cute, you can feel confident, but then you want to forget yourself, right? And go out there and do the things that we're called to do in life. So it is not about constantly turning that lens on yourself. It's about checking that box and moving on with your life. So you want to ask yourself, did I feel polished walking into a room? Do I feel like I was trying too hard? Did I feel relaxed, or did I feel tense in this outfit? And I will tell you, I think it's really, really important that you evaluate how you feel in your outfits, because a lot of times that's going to give us a big clue to our personal style and maybe why we haven't loved what we've been wearing for the last couple of years. Maybe you're wearing things that you're told you should be wearing, or you're wearing things that you feel like everyone else is wearing. You're keeping up with the trends. All of these, trends are important, and staying current is important, and having basics is important, but nothing is more important than leaning into how you feel in your clothes and kind of that defining your personal style. The experience of wearing an outfit is just as important as the appearance. So if you're constantly tugging at something, it's not a winner. You're going to be distracted, and you're going to be self-absorbed and self-conscious. Okay, now that you've done this, I want you to identify your winning silhouettes. Do you love the way that you look in midi dresses? Do you really like the way your arms look in sleeveless outfits? Do you really like a straight leg jean? Do you really like when your waist is defined as opposed to when your waist is undefined? Do you like a certain level of structure or tailoring in your clothes? Or do you like your clothes to be flowy? Do you like a certain shoe silhouette or shoe style? You are now developing outfit formulas for yourself and identifying outfit formulas for yourself that you're going to repeat going into spring 2026, because you are going to be looking at these as outfit formulas. Wow, I really like a midi dress and ballet flats. I really like straight leg jeans, a silky blouse, and a kitten heel. Whatever those silhouettes are, like identifying those silhouettes and then writing those silhouettes down, we're going to be able to take that information into spring 2026 so that you can be laser focused on identifying the things that are coming out for spring that check all of your boxes, not someone else's boxes, but your boxes. Okay, so how do you compare strong versus almost? And I've talked about this, ones versus twos. I feel like there is room for both in our wardrobes. And I think sometimes, depending on your personal style, like for me, I really, really like to dress up. And a lot of my favorite outfits, my one outfits, are my dressier outfits. But I can't dress up every single day because I don't have a lifestyle that requires me to be on a red carpet every single day. So not all of my looks are going to be at that same level of dressiness. So I want one outfits that feel more everyday, as well as one outfits that feel dressier. But also I do feel like there is room for two outfits, twos that check a lot of the boxes for you, that are cute and you really, really like them. And they're also comfortable, and they're also wearable, and they're also versatile for your lifestyle. And the colors suit you, and they're flattering. They don't have to be something, it doesn't have to be something you're going to, go crazy for or get super excited for. If it checks enough of the boxes and it's also really flattering and it also works for your lifestyle, that can be a two item. Sometimes the things that make our heart go pitter patter are the things that we don't have an opportunity to wear as much in our everyday lives. So identify your ones and your strongest twos. And your twos really need to check those three boxes. You really need to like them. You may not love them, but you may not get that excited about a casual dress like I don't, but you want to really like them. They need to like you back, and they need to be modern. So you want to check those boxes with your ones and twos, but recognize that some of your more fun and fanciful pieces might be dressier pieces and might not be the everyday pieces that you're reaching for. Okay, so comparing strong outfits versus almost outfits. So ones versus twos. And twos should be very, very close to being perfect. Identify your winning formulas. Again, I mentioned this. So what are the combination of pieces that you have spotted that when you wear them, you feel really, really, really good? For me, I know that wearing a dress and a casual dress or a dressy dress plus a feminine pair of shoes plus a statement earring is a look that every time I wear it, I feel cute. Every time I wear it, I feel ready for my day. Every time I wear it, I feel like me. It's such a me outfit. What are the silhouettes? What are the the outfit combinations, what are the outfit formulas that you have worn and feel good on you and that you can consider wearing on repeat going into spring 2026. Because tomorrow I'm sharing 80 outfit formulas with you on YouTube. And so I want you to identify your favorite outfit formulas from the ones that I share. Not every outfit formula is going to be for everybody, but find outfit formulas based on this information you're doing that you can recreate with the pieces that you already own that you're going to feel amazing in. So start with your identifying your winning outfit formulas. Okay, the next thing is you're building your personal formula. And identifying your best silhouettes and all that. Next, you want to build a folder of your best looks. I talked about this in my, and I knew that was going to be a niche video, my video on wardrobe apps, but I also knew it was really important to those of you who needed it. So you want to build a folder of your best outfits. Let me see this question. Challenge feeling. Red carpet feeling versus the number 2 good outfits is a fantasy feeling, not going to be a red carpet feeling, but it's still good. Yes, yes. That's how I feel in today's dress. This is not a fantasy dress, but it's a really good everyday dress. It's a solid everyday option. I feel really, really cute in it. I don't feel like I'm going to do cartwheels in it or look, I'm having a moment, but it's really, really cute. It's really flattering. It's really comfortable. It checks all the boxes for me. The quality is good. The fit is perfect. The color works for me. So this is an outfit that is a really strong contender as a best look for my casual days. So maybe the way that we look at it is, we have best looks for dressier days and then best looks for casual days. And so maybe we're not even grouping them as ones being our best looks and twos being our second best looks, but maybe we're looking at different areas of our life and recognizing the fact that the wow outfits are often going to be dressy outfits and are often going to be outfits that we don't have an opportunity to wear as often. And so the wow outfits can be the number ones for the dressy category. And then the cute everyday outfits can be the number ones for our everyday lives. So number ones being our best outfits. And so really important to make that distinction for ourselves that not every outfit is going to look like your going out on the town outfit. And that is totally okay. Okay, so we're going to create a folder on our phone or in an app called our best looks. And you're only going to add the outfits that really work for you. And you're going to review these outfits and you're going to study these outfits. And what's a great exercise to do is to flip through those outfits before you go shopping. Flip through those outfits as you're looking to style your spring wardrobe and you're looking to style your next outfits. What worked about these outfits? What can you learn from these outfits that you're going to take going forward? One of the things that I very much recognized when I was looking through my best looks is that I did not have any really boxy jackets in my best looks. I did not. When I lose my waistline and when I'm wearing something really boxy on the top, it makes me look top heavy because I do have a full bust and it takes away one of the features I do like about my body, which is my waistline. So I did not, when I identified my best looks, did not see any with really boxy jackets. So look, going forward into spring, I'm not buying any boxy jackets and I'm not styling outfits with boxy jackets. I know my strengths and the outfits that bring out my strengths. And when I'm wearing outfits that bring out my strengths, I feel beautiful in them. I feel polished in them. I feel confident in them. So I'm not going to buy, I don't care how many models I've seen them on or how many outfit formulas I've seen them in. I'm not going to buy those boxy jackets because I know that they're not for me. So I want you to pay attention to kind of what that is for you. What are the things that you've tried and you're like, yeah, sorry, no, doesn't work for me, doesn't work for me. Your personal style already exists and your personal best already exists. You just haven't analyzed it yet. So once the patterns emerge, once you start seeing these things, you can't unsee them. Now I know when I put like really boxy or stiff clothes on my body, I know I'm not going to feel good in them. I've already recognized that. I can't go backwards and pretend I don't know. So if you know belts always elevate your outfits and that you feel and look great in belts, you will know to wear more belts and to maybe buy a new belt or two this season. If you know that mid-rise works better than low-rise for you, does for most of us, commit to just doing a mid-rise. If you know that structured jackets always make you feel polished, invest in structured jackets and not like in drapey, flowy layers. So it's really like honing in on what it is that works for you and and not deviating from that. It doesn't mean that we don't try new things, but it means that when we're trying new things, we're trying new things with the information that we have about ourselves in mind. Boxy is a no for you. And so I think and truly, we've come from seasons of boxy, baggy, oversized clothes. And many of us have struggled with that. And I'm so glad that this season, this year, what's modern is a variety of silhouettes. And so we'll be able to easily find the silhouettes that work for us. I'm going to talk about this really fast for a second because we've had seasons of boxy and oversized. We're going into a season where clothes are, I believe, a few seasons where clothes are going to feel a little bit more streamlined and a little bit more fitted. Regardless of what the trend says, whether tight clothes are in style or baggy clothes are in style, tailored clothes, the clothes that are in the middle, are always in style. And those are the most universally flattering on everybody. So if boxy and oversized reigns as it has for the last several years, that doesn't mean we need to wear boxy and oversized. We can default to tailored. If fitted and tight is the reigning aesthetic and it does not work for you, you can default to tailored, because tailored is always modern, always the most flattering on almost everybody, almost all the time. And so if you get a good tailored piece, a good tailored fit, you'll be able to withstand the trends, and you'll be able to wear that whether oversized or skin tight is in style. I'm not saying skin tight is what's coming at all, but I am saying that we're seeing a more streamlined silhouette. I think we're moving in a direction where the dominant silhouette is going to be a more tailored silhouette. The silhouette that I'm saying is more universally flattering. But the pendulum will swing, and we're going to get to skin tight bodycon in a minute. That's going to happen. And the oversized and boxy is also going to come back. The tailored clothes that fit well are always going to be in style and can always be a default when you find that the current silhouette that is trending is not your best silhouette. Fabric feels important to you. Stiff fabrics are a turn off for me. Me too, Paulette. I cannot stand really stiff and really heavy fabrics. I feel like I am stifled in them and like I can't move. So all of this information is information you need to use to decide what is going to enter your spring 2026 wardrobe. Okay. You also need to decide what as much as you need to decide what works, you need to decide what never ever works for you. Like me with the boxy jackets, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't feel like I want to look like a rectangle on popsicle sticks, which is how I sometimes feel if I'm wearing something really, really boxy in the top. It makes me feel wider at the top. It's not a flattering look. It doesn't feel good on. So you want to eliminate, you want some hard nose. You want some hard nose. Think of it as an allergy. I've never made this analogy before, but there are foods that you just can't eat because you're allergic to them or whatever. You want clothes that you're allergic to. What are the things that you're allergic to? What are clothes that are just like absolutely not a chance? I will not wear that. So the consistent losers, silhouettes that always feel off, fabrics that maybe look good but feel restrictive. Paulette and I were talking about that. Lengths that visually shorten you, pieces that make you self-conscious, colors that don't work for you for whatever reason. Either they don't work for your personal style, you don't enjoy wearing them, or they don't look good on you. These are your no more categories, right? You are allergic to these clothes, and you are not allowing yourself to entertain the idea of bringing more of these into your wardrobe, because you know what you know. And once you know, you can't pretend you don't know. This is how confidence is built. It's not just trend based. And again, I'm saying this as someone who believes it's important to look modern. Confidence isn't built just on what is trending. It's built on what our eyes and our experience tell us. It's evidence-based. Yes, we're allergic to the clothes that don't work for us, and we want more of the clothes that do work for us. And so when you start seeing what works, you really have confidence in knowing I'm I'm doing my best here. Like, this is my best look and I feel good in it. I feel good in it. Not, I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to make this work. And you feel off in it all day. So when you know this silhouette works, this formula works, the colors work, I feel beautiful in this, I feel strong in this, I feel fabulous in this, whatever it is, I feel relaxed and comfortable in my own skin in this. And I think that that can sometimes be, again, going back to the ones and twos, ones being your very, very best and twos being really, really, really good outfits still, is you want to ask yourself, maybe ones are going to be the outfits that you feel like powerful and fabulous and you're most confident in, and twos are going to be the outfits that you feel like they're like a second skin, they're comfortable, they're easy, they're stylish, they check a lot of other boxes for you. So how do you feel in these outfits? Style becomes much more streamlined and much more foolproof. Decisions become easy and shopping becomes intentional when you have the evidence to know, because you've done the work, you've taken the pictures and you've analyzed them to know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Refine, don't reinvent. Style evolves through repetition, through little upgrades and little updates, and through better versions of the same formula. So looking at the outfits that you have, ask yourself, what works about this? How could I have made it even better? That's the information that's going to carry you forward through spring as you build spring outfits and your spring wardrobe. So personal style is not built on just Pinterest or trends or influencers. It's on observation, recognizing the pattern that works for you and intentionally repeating your best looks, and maybe tweaking them a little. So I'm going to give you a quick homework before we wrap up because I know I'm running over. Commit to photographing 5 spring looks this week. Compare them. Identify 3 things that you like about your best looks and 2 things that you don't like about the looks that you like the least. Adjust and refine and become your best critic, your own best stylist, essentially. Really get a sense of what looks best on you so that you can do more of that going forward in spring 26. Again, my goal is for you to look and feel your best in your clothes every single day. And often we put something on and we don't stop to evaluate it. So we don't know what works and what doesn't work. So I hope that this was helpful as we kick off Spring Outfits Week. Start with your own outfits. Start with your own wardrobe. Tomorrow, I'm giving you 80 outfit formulas that you can recreate largely with clothes that you already have in your own wardrobe. And you want to identify the outfit formulas from that list that are going to work best for you. And then on Friday, I'm going to be talking about silhouettes and styling and ways that you can essentially update your wardrobe without buying anything new. So I love you guys so much. I hope that you found this helpful. And I can't wait to see, definitely feel free to share my Facebook groups if you find your 5 outfits, 3 things that you love about the outfits that you love, and 2 things that are off about the outfits that you don't love. Mwah! Thank you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow on YouTube. Bye.